Good morning. It is not morning, actually. I don't know why I always say that to open things up. I'm Fire Rage. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the qualifier results of the Lazer Grand Arena. Top 32 of the playlist get in to the tournament, and we'll see who made it and who didn't today. Hopefully. I assume we are. As I said, Fire Edge. I'm joined by Hubba Wubba for this. Welcome, Hubba.
Hey, how we going? Excited to see this. I've been excited for the constant branching out of Lazer tournaments for a while. It seems like there's been a little bit more activity this Lazer Grand Arena than last, so good to see all the new faces and excited to see these results.
Now, the Lazer client has come quite far in the previous couple of years, actually, but especially in the past year, it's been making pretty noticeable strides in overall client usage. I imagine that'll just keep on growing as we get further along in the development cycle. Hopefully, with this tournament as well, a lot of people will be swapping over. We'll see. Nonetheless, we have some qualifier results to get through, and then we have a pool showcase for the round of 32 immediately after that. So let's get right into it. No stalling.
In we go, starting off with number 42 is going to be Comatose.
Yeah, we are going through the 10 seeds at the bottom that did not quite make the cut, starting off with Comatose, as you said. Number 42, some solid scores on the Nomad maps. Actually pretty solid on DT as well, but not enough to make the cut, unfortunately. Average score of around 519,000.
Yeah, just a chilled out Malaysia player who's playing probably for fun. Solid DT3 score there, number 27 with the 800k. Very solid stuff.
Moving right along, a player that a lot of you might be familiar with is our very own UK dogman, Doomsday. Number 3 on Afterlight.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, Doomsday. You know how to play freeze frame. We're not freeze frame. What was it? I forgot the mod that it was already. Nonetheless, good job, Doomsday. Congratulations. It wasn't enough to win, but you did good.
You did good.
We're all proud of you.
Number 15 Hidden 2 as well. No slouch with the amount of hidden players that have signed up for this quals. So, solid stuff, Dooms.
My favorite reading player. Old men need to stick together. Moving right along. Number 40, Darth Invader, Zim. Very solid scores on the Nomad once again, but struggling on the laser-specific mod and Hidden in particular. Especially the low AR Hidden. Going to be, unfortunately, missing the round of 32 stage.
Yeah, just opposite of the last player we saw. Just no reading, very strong in the Nomad there. Solid hard rock as well.
And with a lot of mechanics players playing in this tournament, you have to really stand out in those areas in order to qualify. Like, even, as you can see, Ty Dada, like 700k, that's not a bad score. Like, that's not a bad score in isolation. It's just, people are cracked.
Yeah.
It's messed up. Number 39, another player I think a lot of people are going to recognize, Yolkspie.
Whoa, here we go. Speaking of reading, number 7 on the Hidden 2, number 6 on the LM. Just kind of gapped on some of the tapping there. The DT1, DT2, Nomad 2. Hate to see it. Who put all this tapping maps in my quals pool?
It is worth noting that the lowest score does get dropped, so in this case, the lowest score of DT2 would be dropped for Yolkspie. Does not make the Nomad 2 any better, unfortunately, which is where a lot of that tank comes from. Yeah, just not much you can do when you have no tapping. Very, very tough scene. Moving on to the next one, number 38. So Wisty, another player that might be familiar for those in the tournament scene. Fairly well-rounded. Just unfortunately not enough to push him over the edge and get qualified for this year's Lazer Grand Arena.
Yeah, once again, this overarching theme, solid Hidden there, but Just not going to be anything above the 32s elsewhere.
Moving on to number 37. This is God. A lot of crazy United States player names here. We got Darth Invader Zim into This is God. That is wild. Very solid performance on mechanics picks. Unfortunately, struggling on hidden. And going to be missing out on round of 32 as a result of that. Fairly solid scores, though, especially on the DT1. Number 14 on that.
Yeah, Wisconsin mechanics player. Might make the USC team, but unfortunately, not going to be enough for Lazy Grand Arena. As we head into number 36 now, it's going to be Qstronaut. Speaking of strong mechanics players, this guy just should not be a 4-digit. Incredibly strong DT all around. Just a little bit of an underperformance on the Hard Rock and LM there.
Yeah, there you might see a common theme where a lot of people don't really try on the Lazer mod because the lowest score gets dropped, so that score does get dropped, but even without that, it was not enough, unfortunately, for Qstronaut. He'll be missing out just barely on the round of 32 stage as we get into the last three. The last three that did not make the cut. Starting things off, Frutiga Aero. I don't know why I had an accent on that. Number 2
Whoa.
on Lazer mod. UK represent. They're going nuts on this. Unfortunately, you also have to go nuts on the rest of the pool. And I think this is another one of those cases where it's sort of a tapping gap. Nomad 2, number 65. DT2, not too bad, all things considered, but unfortunately, just not enough to push him over the edge to qualify this time around.
Yeah, and we've been seeing some pretty unique players getting solid scores on these DT3s so far, out of the non-qualifies so far. So, another one, number 16 there, solid start. As we head into number 34 now, is going to be Silence Suzuka.
I'm starting to notice a trend here with these Lazer mod players. This is really unfortunate. Number 7 on the Lazer mod for Silence Suzuka, but unfortunately, all-around consistency-wise, fairly solid, just not enough to push him over the edge. Almost top at least 30 or 40 on all the maps. Nomad 2, a bit below that, number 45, but just not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, not going to be enough for Suzuka, which notably lowest ranked player we've seen so far.
And the last one that missed out on the round of 32, just barely, mind you, 0.09, or actually less than that, 0.009 in terms of difference of score and the score formula used. It's Vesperate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, some standout scores here. Nomad 2, FC, number 4 overall, number 3 on the Hidden 2, everyone's favorite reading player. And Hard Rock kind of sucked, unfortunately.
Yeah, Hard Rock gonna be the lowest there, as well as Nomad 1. Is that not just the lowest Nomad 1 score period?
It is not the lowest Nomad 1 score, but it is very tough nonetheless.
Yeah,
it is very much a unlucky run on that map.
Yeah, Kaguru days being the bullet there for Vespirit, not going to be qualifying. But everyone here on out, qualifying players from number 32 onward.
Let's get right into it. Top 32, starting with number 32, Rinse.
Yeah, Rinse, otherwise formerly known as Kendrick Lamar, making it in the 32 spot with standout scores and these mod pools, the Hidden and Hard Rock, both going above that 20 mark.
Tanking the Lazer mod as per usual. It is dropped. So fairly solid scores all around. Hidden Hard Rock in particular. Double time, slight underperformance, I would say, but pretty solid overall on pretty much everything else. So very solid consistency player. We'll see who they face as the number 1 seed later on. They're hopefully going to have a fun time, I would hope. Maybe. Probably not, but
Perhaps.
Perhaps. We'll think about it. Getting into number 31, Nanolini from Norway.
Yeah, solid tapping here. Number 16 on the Nomad 2, number 15 on the DT1 being the standout scores here. And didn't really tank anything. I mean, like, everything else is just kind of middling to average. DT2 number 20 as well. But, I mean, without having any real tank scores, gonna be pretty solid stuff for getting in this number 31 spot.
Very solid scores on DT1 and Nomad 2. Fairly consistent all around on the Nomad pool. Hidden, slight dip, but otherwise really solid stuff from them. Going to be placing number 31 facing off against the second seed. Let's get into number 30. Familiar face for some tournament players, Trumpetino, 69. Actually, our first player that did very good on the Lazer mod, who actually qualified.
Yeah, number 4 here. The other two were 67 and 30 something. So big number 4 there, as well as number 11 on the DT2. No slouch there for Trumpetino. Big tapping specialist for this pool.
Very good at tapping. Number 21 on Nomad 2 as well. Pretty good at Hard Rock double time. Nomad, decent, but hidden a pretty obvious weakness. Something to watch out for in the bracket stage for them. So we get into number 29. Synchromic. I think this is also another name change, if I'm not trolling.
I'm on the hunt. This is Vince, formerly known as Vince7778.
Yeah, Vince. Okay.
Washington player. A standout here going to be both the Lazer mod DT2 number 14 on that, and a solid Nomad 1 hidden one. Going to be looking out for the aim on this player for the most part.
Pretty good tapping player as well. Number 14 on that DT2. All around, though, no scores below 500k, so very solid stuff. Just all around consistent performance. Don't look at the rank. I know what chat is doing. Don't look at the rank. Just don't. Just don't.
It's not real.
Move on. just forget about it.
Go home.
On to number 28. Got Hidayo. I believe I pronounced that correctly.
Yeah, that should be good. Standout Polish player, I believe, playing for 4WC this year is Hidayo. Very strong Nomad aim there. DT1 number 12, Hard Rock 1 number 16. These 1 slots, kind of the bread and butter for this player.
Hitting a slight weakness, but overall solid consistency on the Nomad Hard Rock and double time. Any mechanics map for the most part. This guy is ready to game. It's going to be placing him in number 28. And now for I think this is one that kind of surprised me, actually. Number 27. This one honestly surprised me. I'm genuinely kind of shocked at this. Number 27 is Gilgamesh815. You might know him from some of the absolutely bonkers reading plays that he has set throughout the couple of years that he's been playing this game. Used to be 6-digit or 5-digit, I forgot which. Now 4-digit. He decided to rank up. But yeah, you can kind of see that reflected in the skill sets that he did the best at overall. Number 14 on the Hidden 2, number 9 on the Lazer mod, that weird gimmicky sort of stuff. Number 19 on the Nomad 4 as well. And just overall, well-rounded just enough. Just the Nomad 1 kind of tanking the overall Nomad placement there.
Yeah, the 700k merchant everywhere else, though. Looking really solid for Gilgamesh as the lowest ranked player in this qualifier showcase.
Let's run it back with an old man here in number 26. Musty, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We missed you. Very solid FC, I believe, on Taidada. So number 8 on that. A lot of FCs on that map. Number 9 on Hidden 2 as well. Continuing with the theme of old men get good scores on Hidden 2. Keep it up. And very solid scores on Hidden and Hard Rock overall. Just unfortunately, slight tapping gap. Mappool, not too bad, but the rest, yeah.
Yeah, all these Lazer players, all these youngins, mechanics players, lowering Musty's DT scores. But,
that's what I'm saying.
Everywhere else looking
crazy.
real good.
Number 25, going to be Wandario.
Part of the Canadian name changes. Wandario. Very strong aim player here. Number 22 on the aim. Number 12 on that hidden one, which we haven't really seen any high scores on. This is the first one kind of above the 20 mark for those hidden one slot. Everywhere else, just really solid. I mean, the only one not above the 32 mark is that DT2 and the Lazer mod.
I know, like 600k plus on basically everything, since that Afterlight score does get dropped, so overall average hovering around that 700k mark. Very solid performance from them, and it's enough to get them into number 25. Number 24, everybody's favorite, Sigi from Mongolia.
Sigi from Mongolia, huge. Really strong double time there. Number 12 on the DT3, number 19 on the DT2. The mechanics also showing itself on that Nomad too, number 13 there. Not quite an FC, but real close.
This guy is a very big fan of mechanics and tech maps. He does not like hidden. That's all you need to know about him, pretty much. And it's reflected pretty well on his results. An unfortunate run on the Nomad one there, but other than that, very solid scores on everything outside of the Lazer mod and hidden pools. Even then, hidden pools, nothing below 500k.
Yeah, really hardy for Sigi. Excited to see him play. We go into the number 23.
This one's going to surprise people.
Yeah, this is Xylus coming in the the 23 spot. Number 5 on the hidden pool.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened here. I'm not going to lie. Xylus, number 23, I think a lot of people probably would have expected him to go a lot higher than that, especially with that hidden pool, as you said. Number 5 overall. I don't really know what happened in the DT. I feel like that was kind of a troll.
Yeah, that was a little bit troll. Number 34 DT, that under qualifying on his preference mod, I would admit, like, that's kind of odd.
Like, it is worth mentioning. He did this all in one try. He only had one other play outside of the 12 submitted. So it is worth noting that at the very least, but it is still nonetheless kind of surprising not to see him higher on the list. But in any case, that's going to be a very fun matchup for whoever gets seed number, I believe, 12.
Yeah, I mean, and not the first time a Canadian is ranked under their seed. As we go into the 22 now, Kosierek, the Polish 4WC standout player, really strong Hard Rock here, number 7 on the Hard Rock 1, 14 Hard Rock 2, that DT3, the number 4 on Nomad 1, what? His aim is nuts.
This is the fabled can do everything but tap player. Nomad 2 and DT2, the obvious standout scores, which are tanking his seeding by quite a bit. But other than that, this is a very, very solid performance. Nomad up there at probably number 10 if he didn't have that Nomad 2 score. DT, not too bad as well, just that DT2 standout. But overall, very scary opponent to be playing against, especially in an early stage.
For sure. As we go into number 21, familiar face with Jackson. Sunflower Seed Man.
Who would have seen that coming? He got number 3 on Supernova. The Speed Man plays speed? What is this? Jackson from NorCal, my hometown, my home state. Represent. Thank you, Jackson. Very much a tapping mechanics player. Not as good at hidden, but is capable of playing it if you need him to. Slight troll on the Hard Rock 1. Definitely know he could do a lot better than that, but overall, solid performance, especially on the DT, is going to be a force to be reckoned with there, especially. So watch out for that.
Yeah, and put in the work. Son, like, number 8 on the Lazer mod. No slouch there. Practice paid off.
This is where we get into a lot more of, I think, familiar faces for a lot of people. Rudge, coming in at number 20. No mod extraordinaire. Double time as well. Just again, Hidden 2, the reading aspect, and the Lazer mod, not having too much of a fun time there, but outside of that, very solid scores on pretty much everything in the pool.
Yeah, super aim merchant here for the top 10 on both Nomad 1 and Hard Rock 1. I'm gonna be really excited to see how they perform, especially in early stages where there won't be so much of a gap on tapping and things like that. He's gonna be really strong against whoever he goes against.
Number 2 on Nomad 1 is scary.
Yeah.
This guy aims. It's messed up. Going on to number 19. Anywho, a lot of you people might know him better as Agent 5D, recently name changed. Very much a tech-oriented player and a reading player, as you can see from the scores. Number 5, Nomad 4, number 8 on the Hidden 2. Solid scores all around outside of that DT2, which is the only reason he's kind of ranked this low. Actually, Nomad 1 as well, but outside of that, solid scores. Almost everything above 700k.
Yeah, a little bit of aim gamble, knocking down a bit, but everywhere else looking so solid. Hidden pool, gonna be scary against this guy.
Moving on to the next one. I know somebody in chat was talking about it, and by somebody, I mean the guy himself. Flames here.
Yeah, Flames is in. Number 12 on the Lazer mod. Number 7 on Ty Dada, one of those many FCs previously mentioned. Highest score on that so far. Number 14 on Swamp Witch. Really solid mechanics here all around for the 3WC newcomer.
Struggling on the Hidden 2, but that was the score tossed out as he did fairly well on the Lazer mod. And that is going to be what boosts his ranking up quite a bit to the number 18 seed. Overall, very solid mechanics player. One to definitely watch out for as the tournament progresses. Number 17 goes to everyone's favorite Finnish player, Amasetic. Double time. Moving on.
Double time, moving on. Number 2 on DT3. We haven't seen a single digit score on that map yet. They're really strong there. Number 4 DT overall. Incredibly strong Nomad outside of the Nomad 1, above 600k on just about everything other than that Lazer mod, which gets knocked out.
You know, this guy is messed up on double time. Like he is very much. He will own you on that mod. And overall, fairly well rounded at everything else. It's going to be very scary to see that going up against our number 16 seed, Deca. I love you, man. Good luck, buddy. You're not going to have a fun time playing TT against him.
Ban DT2, whatever you do, Deca. But Hard Rock, number 3 overall, with a number 3 on Hard Rock 1 and number 4 on Hard Rock 2. I mean, being consistent on that Hard Rock 3 is so difficult with the snap flow ult. So, really excited to see some solid scores on it from ult overall as he gets number 3 on Nomad 3 as well.
A very solid performance on the Hard Rock, as you mentioned. Only 12 plays, too, so he did that all on his first try. Nomad 3, number 3 as well. Just all around, I think everyone kind of knows Decadent's skill set at this point from OWC and other tournaments, so not too much to add on to that. Let's move on to top 16 after that. Number 15, Alfeu. Very solid scores on some particular maps here. Number 5 on the Hard Rock 2, number 6 on the Hidden 1, and number 2 on the Nomad 4.
Yeah, well-versed is the Killian 3WC player. Going to be going against Flames here this weekend, so that's going to be a very well-rounded matchup, I think. Both of those players just kind of solid on everything, kind of like straggling on the Lazer mod for both of them. It'll be fun.
Very much a force to be reckoned with. It's very surprising as well to see number 2 be 850k on the Nomad 4 you'd expect, considering how high everything else is. Like Nomad 3, 790k is a number 24. I'd have expected that to be a bit higher, but it is what it is.
As we go into number 14 now, I mean, speaking of reading players, it's going to be Luna as Tabby, formerly known as Schwartz. Number 5 on the Hidden 2, number 5 on Afterlight, and everywhere else just looking so solid. Number 7 on the Nomad 4, another standout there.
The fabled gimmick player that can also tap.
Yeah, the new development.
And is in general pretty consistent. Hard Rock an obvious weakness, but outside of that, very solid on pretty much anything else that you would throw at him. It's going to be very much something to look forward to in the matches. Number 13. I know he's in the chat. Serbia Trucker 13.
Serbia Trucker.
Double Time.
Double
and
Time
Nomad.
Part 2. Number 2 DT2 is really solid accuracy for that map.
You know, number 2 on DT2, number 5 on DT1. Unlucky miss on Mappool, which is the only reason I think he's not higher on the DT list. Number 6 on Nomad 2 as well, and just overall very strong mechanics-oriented player. Something that is going to be very scary for especially late round mechanics picks.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely somebody to watch out for. So we get into number 12. Meal Bus.
Wow, really solid stuff here. Everything above 20 for the mod pools. 13 Double Time, 14 Hard Rock. The only single-digit score is going to be on that tech number 4 there. Really solid overall, though. What are you picking of this guy? It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, no, the overall ranking, nothing below a 18 on the hidden, which even then is still pretty respectable. So this is a fairly scary player to go against because you don't know what they're weak at.
Yeah, it's like
you're kind of just looking at this, and there's not really any specific weakness to target here. Might not be an FC on any of the maps, but he's going to get a high score on all of them. And that is still fairly scary.
Yeah, notably, I believe, a Laser main, or at least very, active on the Spotlight playlist as well. So, going to be familiar with the setup. Excited to see him do his thing. We go into number 11 now, is going to be Fedora Goose, another 3WC standout. More of an old man, though. It's the number 4 Austria-Hungary team that really overperformed this year. Excited to see him do his thing. Number 8 on the hidden one there is no slouch with how people were performing.
Very solid hidden scores overall. Once again, overall, consistency-wise, very solid scores on basically everything in the pool. Nomad 3, kind of unfortunate, but not a bad score on that by any means. Mappool as well. Just the Lazer mod, but that mod is taken out of consideration, so don't have to worry about that for seeding purposes. But overall, a pretty strong showing from Fedora Goose, who has been around this game for as long as I can remember. I think I remember playing him in OWC 2016, actually.
Oh my god.
I am very old, and he is very old. We live in a society.
Handshake emoji. As we go into number 10, looking at Raf GPO, Ukraine stand-up player. Going to be really strong on the mechanics here. Number 3 Hard Rock 2, all single-digit double times, and solid aim with that no bun was on number 8 there.
Yeah, Raf GPO is another tournament familiar with a lot of players. Not that good at reading. Hidden 2 is the main culprit here as to why he's seed number 10, which tanks his hidden score quite a lot. But outside of that, just all-around consistency. You can't really beat it. And we've seen Raf GPO in a lot of community tournaments, especially, where he's kind of crazy. It's a very scary opponent to go up against, especially in the early stage.
Mm-hmm.
Going on to number 9, another one I think a lot of people are going to be familiar with. Everyone's favorite Taquito. Finally, some number ones and double number ones at that, and a number 1 on the hidden pool. Number 1 on Lights Out, Hidden 1, and Nomad 4, the only FC on Nomad 4. And then everything else kind of just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, everything else is just, I mean, it's all above 700k. It's hard to beat here. Other than that Hard Rock 1600k. Happens to the best of us. Real hidden standout here. Going to be scary to go into any sort of gimmick against the USA captain.
Yeah, pick into Hard Rock is the main thing you want to be doing. He's not a fan of Hard Rock. So we get into number 8. Now you might be wondering, who's number 8? I've never heard of this name. What is this name? I'll tell you who it is. It's Arj, with his number 50th name change. Congratulations, you spent another $500 on name changes.
Formerly known as Arj, formerly known as Chihuahua. He returns once again for incredibly strong Hard Rock, which is what he's known for. That beautiful Hard Rock 2 #1 score. Going to be the main standout here, near single digits everywhere else, other than that hidden pool, which is a notable weakness.
Basically the absolute inverse of what Taquito
Yeah.
has the problem. Instead of the Hard Rock pool being the weakness, it is now the hidden pool that is a weakness. And the Lazer mod pool, but something to watch out for. Number 7, Riot. Congratulations, you practiced Afterlight. I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it. We're all very happy and clapping. I'm clapping right now. You can't tell, but I am clapping right now.
I'm clapping. Number 1 on the DT2 as well. With just like a couple hundred score off of the number 2. Really solid stamina from this player. As well as the alt number 5 with one of those mini Tai Dada FCs.
Riot is a fairly well-known player. Very known for speed in particular, which is reflected with that number 1 on DT2. It's not too surprising to see that. But overall, pretty well-rounded. Just watch out for that semi-reading weakness on that hidden 2. Number 6, from Australia's OWC team, AK NZX.
Yep, Atkins making his Lazer Grand Arena debut with similarly very strong double time here. Number 6, and number 5. Incredibly consistent scores from him. Number 3 on Swamp Winch as well, with one of those FCs there. Number 7 Harder. Wait, everything here is all nearing single digit other than Afterlight, which he did practice, just not a specialty.
Yeah, very unlucky runs on Nomad 3 and Nomad 4, where a lot of people got fairly good scores on those all around. So even with like 672k, still number 25, which is what tanks his seed a bit here. But number 2 overall on double time, still very strong in that regard in mechanics. It's reflected fairly well in the results. It's going to be fun seeing him play in the tournament. Let's get into number 5. A secret box, not so secret anymore. Number 1 on the reading map. Hidden 2, and solid scores on everything outside of DT1, surprisingly.
Yeah, he's been working on his all-around game recently. I mean, most people know him as like a Hard Rock specialist, but that hidden reading coming in clutch with the number 1 there. Single digits pretty much everywhere else other than the DT1. Finger control is a little tricky there. And number 17 on Tai Dada, just everyone else getting such high rolls.
Nothing below 800k outside of the Lazer mod. Yeah. Not too much to say. Secret Box is very good at all-around consistency. And that's scary. That's pretty much all I got to say on that.
Yeah, good luck. As we go into the number 4, somebody mentioned in chat what seed this player just got, and is going to be Flying Tuna, who got number 1 last year, moving down a little bit to the number 4 spot, but solid scores overall. The number 1 DT3 score is finally shown up.
I never thought I'd see the day where Tuna gets number 3 on DT1 and actually can also play speed.
We used to pray for times like this.
This is messed up. A slight weakness. I wouldn't even really say weakness, just kind of unlucky scores on the hidden overall, but outside of that, single digits and basically everything besides the Lazer mod category. Obviously a very scary opponent to go up against. One OWC, part of the South Korea team, which won last year. Not really anything else to add. I think a lot of people are already familiar with Tuna. Let's move on to number 3, which I think some people might not be too familiar with, but I am very familiar with. Lexus. I'm just going to say Lexus. I don't care if the 3 is there. I'm just saying Lexus. Also known as Welter. Better known as Welter. Number 1 Hard Rock and number 2 on the No mod. This guy loves those mods.
And number 1 on DT1, even with it, just that DT3 bringing him down because of everyone else's high rolls. I mean, very strong player here. Precision, making its face known with the number 2 there, winner of Pint-Sized Precision Cup. Gonna be a really strong player to look out for. I guess if anything, it's going to be the reading weakness. I mean, it's clear that he didn't really practice Afterlife, but everything else looking real hardy for the Russian player Welter.
Very solid scores. Just watch out for that slight reading weakness, as you said, and the Lazer mod. But outside of that, this is a very scary opponent to go up against. And now, for the top 2. I don't really think these 2 players are going to surprise anyone in the slightest. I think most people already probably know the order, as a matter of fact, so we'll just get right into it. Number 2, Emrek. I guess kind of surprising if you wanted him as number 1, but very... I mean, it's Emrek. What else am I supposed to say?
It's Emrek. It's all top 3 overall scores. His lowest was on tech, which, like, I guess.
Happens. Go next. And number 50 on the Lazer mod. You can tell who wanted to practice the Lazer mods and who didn't. It becomes very apparent as we get later on. But yeah, number 1 on the DT pool. So overall, not really anything to add here. Unlucky on the No Mod 4. Gets him number 2 seed. Finally, number 1 seed. Also worth noting, number 1 seed, despite literally playing all the maps just 1 time, is none other than Malashevsky.
Hey, I know that guy. Number 1 on the No Mod with, again, lowest on tech. That's very shocking. But everywhere else, way above what you would expect. And again, Afterlife, what is a Lazer mod? These guys didn't practice it, but it doesn't matter.
I don't really think there's anything else to mention. That was horrible voice crack. I don't think there's anything really else to mention here. Number 1 on No Mod is pretty solid, but like it's Malashevsky. I think if you've been playing in any tournaments or paying attention to tournaments, you probably know who this guy is. There's a very, very high chance.
Or look on the leaderboard of any one of thousands of beat maps. Like you'll see him. You know him. He's the goat. As this will be rounding out the seeding side of things. All qualifying players will receive a Discord server invite via an OSU site announcement shortly after this showcase. But we are going to be transitioning now into the bracket stage Mappool showcase. All the poolers are in the call. Any final words from Mr. Rage?
Nope. I think we've said it all during the showcase, so we'll see you guys in a bit, probably, I would assume, for the Mappool showcase for this bracket stage.
Seeing you then. Have a good one.
Hello everyone, it is now a bit later. It was a very short bit. It turns out we're all ready to go already. So we've got the pooling gang here. We've got a very stacked call. Somehow at this time we've got 6 people here now. So of course Mazer, and today joining me is Chiv.
Hello? Is this thing on? Hi.
We've of course got Dada.
Oh, hi. It's Pulley Showcase time. Pool Showcase. Happy Mother's Day if it's Mother's Day in your country.
And then our three Asian time zone poolers somehow awake at this absolutely cursed time. We have FC Easy, hello.
Hey guys, FC Easy here is 5 a.m. showcase. Enjoy.
We have Nope KJK.
Hey, I'm even at the worst time. It's 6 a.m. There's the family waking up very soon, but yeah, glad to join here.
Good morning. And we've also got Imokora.
Oh, hey, good morning, guys. Alright, let's get this done.
I see a common trend where every Asian pooler is like
I mean,
very clearly.
it's beautiful.
Right.
It's beautiful if you're from Vancouver right now. A 2 p.m. showcase. It's beautiful. Oh my god.
So we're going to be taking a look. Now that we're in the bracket stage, there's going to be two pools. I think we briefly touched on that in the wiki and stuff. Only two pools, only 2 weeks of games. So there's technically, I think, 3 rounds played on this pool that's coming up. There are no major, changes between both pools in terms of sizes or formats or anything. So it's going to look pretty familiar. We've, of course, got a laser mod in both pools as well. I think people really like the first one we put in qualifiers. And then we also have an original played at the end of both of these matches. So for the rest of the tournament, if you reach a tie, you will be playing an original. So that should be pretty interesting. How do you feel about the mod for qualifiers?
Oh, sorry about that joint
Oh
sound.
my god. Oh my god.
I don't think stream can hear that.
No, they
Okay.
can't. They can't. Surely they can't. It's okay. It's okay.
Are we back?
Are we good?
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah,
It was a
Hello,
That's
world.
Discord
crazy.
server. It was a Discord server, gents. It's fine.
Okay, well, I don't know at what point we died, because I was just talking for a while.
The thing that the last set will have originals. That's where it started.
Alright. That's so unfortunate. I asked at that moment, I was asking everyone here what everybody thought of the laser mod in qualifiers, and then nobody said a thing, because nobody could. Like, nobody replied.
Well, the laser mod in qualifiers, huh? Great. I loved the idea of it. I loved seeing people both practice it a lot and completely ignore it. There's two very different kinds of people. Some people were very upset at that. Some people were very, grinded the hell out of it and really tried to, get a good score. People who didn't realize that they liked grinding it, so
Me.
that's also pretty good. And for the people who wanted to ignore it, they could just completely sight read it and just pretend it didn't exist. So I think that's a happy medium there.
It was still, and the one thing about laser mode is that how we can elaborate with the gimmick skill set, because in stable or like any other ordinary tournaments, you have to go too unorthodox with the patterns and reading patterns with giving maps, which made the map itself too hard to even begin with. But with the laser mode, we can choose somewhat mid-range maps like around 4-star and 5-star and convert it into the gimmick map. So I think adding the laser mode as the gimmick slot, I think that opens a lot of possibility here.
All right. Well, I think we're good to go. If we want to get into the week 1 pool for LGA, well, I'll be looking at No Mod 1. It's going to be a very familiar song to anybody playing the game for a while. It's Friedman. It's going to be a custom map here by Lynx, new mapper to the World Cups.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's
And,
Friedman.
It's Freedman.
Got some high BPM aim for the normal 1 slot. A little bursty as well. It's a classic Vocaloid song we have here.
Yeah, high BPM aim. Like, star rating is a little bit deceptive, but it is pretty hard. But the jumps should be mostly comfortable, and the burst shouldn't be that big of a deal. I hope.
I actually think this, oddly enough, probably is one of the easiest maps in the pool. Outside of a few like key sections, just generally, like this does not look like a 7.7 star map, but 240 BPM really with some bursts, right? So it's gonna be very inflated.
Yeah.
What would you even say is the like the star rating like target for this?
Like 7.4?
Yeah.
7.4, 7.5.
Yeah, kind of.
We always like start with let's pull 7.4, 7.5, and end up with 7.6.
Yeah,
I feel so old. I feel so old. I see AR 9.7. I look at chat. Someone says density aim.
I mean, it is really dense. Like the jump patterns are dense too, and
there's the OG one is just AR 9.0, right?
Yes.
I don't think decimal AR even existed. This map's gonna do a lot of pretty funky things though. What you might be noticing now that it's been on screen for a while is this gonna be the full version. I think the one that you've probably played it just ends halfway in, I think, so it doesn't have like the solo or the ending or anything. This one does. So we're gonna see some fancy things happening there that I think are probably the hardest parts of the map.
Yes. The solo especially gets a bit funky. Also,
so far,
replayed by our very own No KJK. How was getting the replay for this?
I woke up at 1 a.m. putting up the Lazer and got it in like 20 minutes. I don't know. Like, also the jump pattern was pretty okay, but for me the stream pattern at the like middle of the map, the solo part, was like very combo breaker for me. Like a lot.
Yeah. I'll actually be seeing that right now, right? Usually this is when the song ends.
It's coming.
Bit of a jump scare. Here we go.
Pull up your cards.
And oh, sorry, one more measure.
Just one more measure.
Okay.
Starting with the very big pentagon and yeah.
Best Korean speed player, Nope KJK.
Oh my god, the sound.
It's true.
Wait, is that left in Argon Pro's default? The start of Kiai like boom? Is that what I just heard?
I think it might have been a custom hit sound.
Oh really?
Probably.
Yeah. Probably, I guess.
No, I don't think so. I guess we'll find out looking at all the other maps. But
I hope we'll have a vine room every time a Kai starts.
That part is, pretty tricky. Very manageable, but I think definitely going to be a turning point. Keep in mind as well that, especially for a map like this, just a reminder again to look at this from a laser scoring perspective, where it is much more accuracy dependent. If you just happen to just get one miss there, like it's actually just not over. Your combo scoring goes from what 70% to 50% or something on Lazer. So yeah,
there's stuff after the spinner. Remember that.
Also, did you know that? Oh yeah.
No, you go.
Oh, did you know that Lazer had a maximum cap of spinner bonus?
Oh.
Yes.
It's a maximum cap?
Yes, there's a max cap for every spinner.
Also, it can go over 477 RPM. Like I haven't got that in stable because the cap is around there. But yeah, I'm surprisingly consistently getting over 500 RPM in spinner here. So yeah, spin
That's
it.
crazy. It's gonna change the meta.
Cool.
We can move on to No Mod 2 here. It's gonna be another existing map. Probably familiar
Yes.
with it, perhaps. Are we floating in space? From Devious Panda.
Yeah, this is straight from Perennial last year, and we talked about how kind of wanted to shed some light on some amazing tournament customs from over the years that I think there's like a little bit of like tournament stigma to try and not use other like large tournament customs, but instead we kind of decided it'd be a nice way to bring these maps back.
Yeah.
And this map is amazing.
Pretty techy, pretty streamy. Like I don't know how to define it, but like it's very streamy, but also like in this sort of like cut streamy way. Like it feels like a tech map that has like streams as its primary element, I guess.
Oh, this type of map is probably so much easier to play on Lazer 2 than the Luck.
Yes, absolutely. No note lock. You can like maybe miss one small little transfer from cut stream to cut stream and then not have to watch essentially the rest, like the next like 10 seconds of map as you can't hop back on a stream. That's always fun and stable, but Lazer fixes that. When playing Lazer, it's a little bit kind of like enlightening in a sense because it makes me realize just how many kind of bad habits out of necessity were born out of playing stable, like just over streaming to catch back up on a stream, or like just giving up as soon as you miss one note. Like you're just so used to note lock being there and like screwing you over that
That's so real.
that's honestly like the main. If you're still playing stable right now and you're just like playing stuff for fun in solo, that's a really good argument to switch to Lazer. It's just note lock being not a worry anymore. Just
Yeah.
that just frees up so much of a potential headache.
Henry apparently got on and no warm-up site read this, posted the
He's the
replay.
best, dude.
Pretty on brand for for Henry.
Yeah.
Thank you for the play. And so for the next map, we've got some we've got some experimental music here.
Experimental
Bob
music.
has a vision for this song, and it's a weird one.
Oh
but
my
honestly,
God, oh my God.
when you play the map,
Noon.
things just connect. I don't know what it like. Bob might just be a genius. This is gonna be pretty divisive, I think, in terms of song choices. But here's some Sven Noon here, a bit of a more rhythm focus alt map. Not rhythm in the sense of like weird changing snaps and stuff, but a lot of the timing of a lot of these objects are really weird. Sometimes everything's just randomly delayed by like 1/8 or something. It's very learnable. It's very intuitive. But yeah, it's out there.
Yeah. I don't want to say the actual like classification of genre I think this is, but let's just say it's IDM and leave it at that. But this is a very like rhythmically like focus intense map even, like it's unexpected. This is very hard to actually build a pattern when playing this map. And then you get used to it, and then the patterns start building like automatically, and you start expecting things to come. And it's a weird feeling.
Yeah, and also it's it's electronic music, so so like there is no off-grid beats. Like it's all 1/4 or 1/8.
Yeah.
which is pretty learnable.
Yeah. Hopefully this map doesn't feel too like tapping gated. I know sometimes like polyrhythm maps can get a little too speed oriented. But this one should feel more like control heavy, I would say.
If you look at the guy playing, I don't think that's a problem.
I mean, the snail is dropping 99. Wait, like, what are you getting on like that one like devious panda like 10-star map? That's the real question.
I don't think I can pass it, so that's probably your answer. Oh yeah, very interesting pick here. It's gonna be interesting, I think, to see it. It's a very weird skill set, but it will feel oddly familiar once you actually play the map. Curious to see how people end up liking this.
Oh my god, Nomad 4.
Nomad 4, another
Nomad
classic
4.
map. Not really that classic,
everyone
but
loves
really
this map.
famous map. Yeah.
It's self-destruct by Pocket. People probably know a little bit about this guy by now, but it's gonna be one of the most well-received tech maps in the last couple of years. It's an insane, slider design, a lot of control elements as well, makes this map super fun to play, especially on Lazer, I think.
Yeah, and Lazer can have more leniency on those sliders, or kick slide, or 1A sliders.
Apparently this map is on the current season of Spotlights. So it'll feel very familiar to people already playing Lazer.
I wonder if that's why we have this Revo replay, because Revo is doing QA for LGA, so he's around. But he just randomly had a play from like a day ago on this, and we're like, let's just use this for the showcase, I guess. Maybe it was for Spotlights.
Awesome.
Yeah, very popular map.
As well.
Pocket recently has been putting out bangers, and this is no exception. Was this a custom for anything? Was this just a?
No, he just busted this out.
Yeah.
The custom was a new Epiphrenia, right?
Yeah.
And
of course, he's
the
closed.
sad keyboard guy, whatever that map was.
Yeah.
Like Waking Shadows. I don't know what it's called.
Waking.
Okay, here comes the first very hard part. The sliders now gets very linear, but only the shapes got linear, but the cursor movement is like so diverse.
So there's one part of this that I think this part showcases really well. One part of playing on Lazer specifically. This isn't going to help you if you can already play this correctly, but if you struggle at like timing a lot of these 1/8 type thing, one of the changes on Lazer is that you can hit those outside the hit window and still hit them. So if you like hit those patterns late, you won't actually break. So you'll drop a lot of AC, of course, but it's still very much playable. So for someone who's not too good at this type of thing, usually, I think they'll have a much better time playing it on Lazer.
Then again, you do have to follow, or you have to pay more attention to how you actually play sliders, because they are counted more towards your overall score, slider ends and all that, and slider heads obviously have accuracy in lasers, so it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. The last part here, coming very soon, is pretty hard to grab all the slider ends. So, like, I think I can see that there will a lot of score flipping at the last part of the map. Like starting from here, look at this.
I think you have to aim these all the way through. I don't know if you have to, but I do it every time.
It's okay. It's okay if you like just go half. It's even linear with Lazer. Okay, here we go. The best part.
These you can fully cheese with Odro.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine you had to trace these reverse sliders. Oh my god.
That might be crazy.
I have his 10 stars now.
I tried. Unsuccessfully. I would not recommend anyone to try.
That's a fun experience though.
Yeah. It would be a flex though if someone did it properly in a showcase with this act.
Strict
That would be
tracking.
nice.
Beast mode fucking play, man. Beast mode.
Yeah.
Okay, on to
So-
hidden one.
Yeah, that's only 4 nomads. We're gonna move on to the hidden pool now with another custom here. from, I believe, also a new name to the OWC space, but you know, you're gonna be very familiar with this mapper. I think if you play a lot of community tournaments, a lot of customs like this one from this artist probably map like this as well. So we have Ziliac here with
Similar backgrounds, yep.
Egoistic remote drip.
Gang,
mandatory background.
gang, she's rocking those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty good. It fits
This is
somehow.
kind of the awkward lane pick of the pool. 210 BPM, AR 9.1, so on the lower side, also kind of dense as well and hidden. Yeah, this is kind of what you expect, kind of this like pattern name, staple in most tournament map pools nowadays.
That's it. That's not a. I promise you, that is not a hit sound because I looked at this map. That is the skin.
Yeah.
The Kiai boom. It's here.
I think that is an option that our streamer has enabled.
Probably, yeah.
That's okay. Oh, there it is again.
It's so funny. I mean, when else are you ever gonna see that? Honestly, like, we can have it on.
All I hope is that no map has Ki flashes. Otherwise, we're gonna have a very fun time in the showcase.
I think there's a cooldown on them, or the sound. I would hope, anyways.
It's the star fountains for the setting that does the boom. They introduced those recently. I think I saw them in the video for an update like a month ago, maybe.
Yeah.
This map has pretty low AR also, like 9.1, which is not too bad, but still requires a lot of reading skill, and like the jump really gets large at the end of the Ki.
Does that count as a speed section?
Another sweet map in the pool. No one in speed, no hidden one in speed.
I can't get over the sound, man. Oh, it reminds me of like Fort hit sounding. Or like the old like Val, like the cheer,
like
you know?
The applause, yeah.
Yeah, this map is pretty nice. It's very consistent, honestly. If you like playing this type of thing, I don't think you'll have anything to complain about with this one. So
Yeah, like the map is so chill, and like some of the chill maps really like get picked a lot in the match.
oh, there they are.
Considering, oh my god. Yeah.
I like how
Yeah.
immediately after you said the map is so chill, you missed like 5 times.
No way.
All right, I think people will probably like this next one here. We've got another custom coming up from a crazy duo here, on Machine Love. We've got Vetoed and X-Course, I believe that's how you say that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The pretty much the reading duo of all time.
So, as you can see, if you read below the showcase screen right here, it's CS 4.3 AR7.
AR7.
A little bit below the usual measurements for Hidden Shoot. And this is not a comfortable AR7 either. This is an AR7 full of overlaps, full of like reading patterns, stuff meant to try and confuse you. So, good luck.
Yeah, you guys are familiar with either X-Cores or Vito. You will know that these guys have been taking the slot by storm recently. A lot of great reading maps for a lot of community tournaments, and Vito actually made a map for OWC last year, which was very well received. But you kind of love to see this kind of, I would say, like modern transformation. You used to see, especially from like kind of Mirage maps and Delastar air rates, they didn't have too many overlaps, but now it's kind of really leaning into that territory as reading players get more and more progressive. For
I will
those who
say
love
also,
aerial aim.
despite this being AR7, song is kind of slow pace, you know? It is 175 BPM still, but it doesn't really feel like it, right? You have a lot of time to process a lot of this stuff. The difficulty here is not the AR at all. It's just the way certain parts are mapped will kind of require you to not really memorize some of the rhythm, but see a lot of these like really quick like short sliders to snaps across the screen like that will get you no matter the AR. Once you know that it's there, it's very intuitive. It'll make a lot of sense. So I don't think the AR7 is going to add too much for at least for the type of player that's going to want to pick this. However, I imagine in terms of score, this is going to be pretty polarizing. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of you know, strategy involvement with this one.
Yeah, basically, you're either gonna have to learn how to play this or learn how to play the Lazer mod, which is the intent here, is to have at least one pick where the reading nerd, can get an advantage on.
No. There was a AR5 map in OWC this year on no mod in quarterfinals.
That was simpler than this.
True. It's true.
It's okay because the song is good and popular.
Yeah, a lot of these, you guys can probably see a lot of these like pauses on these stacks makes this map very difficult to play. So you really just have to be super comfortable on this very low AR, control aim. And yeah, these triples are also really demonic. This map has a lot of things going on, but hopefully feels like a complete reading package for the players this week. Oh my god. No misreads today. Yeah, it's gonna be hidden 2.
Really good map.
Hidden 3. Yeah, solid map.
Yeah, hidden 3 here.
Oh,
Let's
any
take a
thoughts
look
about
at
this song?
one of our own. We've got the Will Stetson cover of Ayuro Konde, which I may not be cultured with this, but I believe is like a Sasuke Haraguchi like cover or reference, right?
Yeah, this okay. So like this Ayuro Konde song is like it got really big on TikTok, and his remix has a bunch of Igaku samples for some reason. I don't really know what he was doing, but like yeah, it's a mix between 2 songs. Yeah.
Will Stetson in an official tournament. He's already in the Autumn Hidden one.
I don't even know if half of these are hit sounds or they're actually in the song, where they're like the metal pipe.
I know a lot of it.
I heard a Marvel Rivals ult line like.
From what I know as well, this is a collab between Flake and Mo. So this is showing the name of the map or the diff name. Some familiar faces. Who did the hit sounds for this one? Did he just do them himself?
I'm going to assume it's Flake would be the kind of person to to do this type of hit sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's map itself. I mean, I wouldn't say it's quite comfortable though. There's a lot of things that can really catch you off guard. It's kind of an attention check, such as that.
Okay, Scooby-Doo's falling sound effect?
Like it's a very good map.
That part, by the way, is so difficult. That this is the only time I've ever hit it.
Hidden 1 and Hidden 2 are very much ISO skill set maps where a lot of the patterns are very predictable. This one, you kind of have to adapt to whatever gets thrown at you. Like, whatever mixed patterning, you know, you just have to, you can't even anticipate it. You just gotta try your best. Any thoughts on this map, Yomokura? This is your pick?
Is this my pick? I thought
this
was
FCZ's
pick.
It's my pick. It's my pick.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Really fun map. Combines a lot of skill set in the control, flow aim, like overlaps, etc. Sub and go. There's a lot. Really good map.
Yeah, it's solid.
good hidden pool for all the hidden players. I think some of everything here. Can move on to the Hard Rock pool now.
Where's
and
the hidden speed? Where's the hidden speed?
oh no, not the hidden speed.
Oh.
Well, we've got Hard Rock 1 here. We've got a guarded map of Divine Ordeal by Rabbit House.
So
Yeah.
I believe this also is a collab, right?
This is a
Yeah,
collab between YF
YF
and
BMP.
Garden,
With Flash.
and this was originally a course ace round of 32 tiebreaker, I believe.
Yeah.
So first
And,
long map here. Can't help but notice it's also a Hard Rock 1 chip.
Oh, like, but you didn't realize like this is like one of the best tiebreakers ever made, and like it's all enjoyable and like super fun. And oh, the 4WC one also happens to be one of the best maps ever made in the game, so like it's okay.
Garden will never miss a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I mentioned how, yeah, there's no tiebreaker. Like, there's no actual like 5-minute map that's like tiebreaker because of the format. So we just put the 5-minute map into one of the slots. You're seeing a lot of this everywhere. You're seeing in OWC too, whether data likes it or not. But it's okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's the declaration of war live on stream.
Might be contentious, as you can hear. But yeah, I'm not sure if I've actually mentioned this. The originals for LGA, so one that's coming up at the end of this, they're not tiebreaker length because they're already part of a 3-map set. So you're playing 2 other maps on top of the original, counted as the same set. So all of them are going to be, you know, regular length, I suppose. They're not 5 minutes. So here's your 5-minute map as presence in the pool. I suppose that makes it more acceptable.
And here we are into the mid section. That the BPM goes down, but the pattern are not getting really easier. A lot of
offline.
vehicles.
I'm staying offline.
Yeah, Doomsday actually in the chat. This map is sick. Oh, I agree, man. I agree, buddy. He gets it. But yeah, to talk a little bit about this map, actually, yeah, it is kind of like a tiebreaker-esque consistency type of map. You got a little bit of light tech, a little bit of aim, a little bit of tapping as well with the quads for the 1.6. But this map is the complete package, you know.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
much like
there.
everything you want in the Hard Rock map.
Basically,
also
it's a consistency tiebreaker, but as a tiebreaker that was I believe a original 4-course ace that year. It was made with like having a couple different sections in mind. So, oh, that was a sad miss just in the middle of the stream.
Yeah. Any thoughts? No KJK Mokura?
Yeah, so like this map, while not like going too hard, like too high in BPM wise, it like there is still a lot of objects combined with a long length. I think the accuracy, like getting the accuracy on this map is super important because like if you are facing some of the like very consistent HR player and they got like 98 accuracy or something, then you'll have some hard time challenging that. You know.
I think, yeah, this ends up being pretty accuracy based as a pick, I think, right? Just from it being super long, you're not as likely to combo fully, I suppose. So gonna matter a lot here, I think. A lot more than just getting a good combo run.
So we still have a minute of map left. Anybody want to fill the dead air?
I'm just listening.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Shoutouts Rabbit House.
Rabbit House.
Great artist.
Our very own Nakagawa Kanon, right?
Yeah.
Nagakawa Kano? Oh no, Naga. Oh yeah, you're right.
I said yeah, but I don't know. I'm probably getting it wrong. You're right.
LQJ.
Oh god. Never typing that one right.
Yeah, in the last section here, we have a lot of spacing compared to the first part. With the final stretch, no, it's not a final. It's final.
Close enough.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a dream!
That's what you have to look for. Like,
And then I look at the chat. So Hard Rock 2 is Nvidia from Neko Master. Like, oh, like, don't give me any more ideas, man. That one's already been pitched to OWC since day one.
I got bad news for you on that one. I'll tell you later.
Oh,
But
the CS 6.5 villains are coming out.
well, we do have
Hard Rock 2.
much higher than 6.5, and okay,
Don't
hold
let
on.
him
We
mistake
might have
it,
packed
man.
it wrong because the map is
Okay.
already uploaded, but it should be okay. There we go. So we've got a Taikani custom here for Take a Breath at it's CS6 Hard Rock, right? So 7.8, extremely slow song here. This is a vibe though. It's precision, not just really only in the aim, but I mean at this AR too. Like the song is very slow. You have to be so careful for a lot of the snap aim stuff going on here. A lot of slider aim in this as well. But yeah, really fun this map.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that the stats don't take into account Hard Rock in the bottom there, so it is AR10, it is CS 7.8, and it is Odita, so... And the star rating is higher, I can tell you that much, can't tell you the exact number.
All the precision players are finally happy that the agenda is set in stone as we finally explore higher CS than CS 6.5. But yeah.
yeah, some of the super precision map like CS6 HR tends to have like smaller spacing, but this map goes full on. The jump is very large.
I think lately there's like a discovery that these types of slower paced songs somehow always make for really good precision maps. We've been seeing a lot of them in the last year or two, and here's one more. So
I want to point out also, like, yeah, you probably saw that, but these sliders do have ticks, so tracing the slider is also a large part of the difficulty for this map. And yeah, some of these slow down rhythm parts are also a little hard to act.
A lot of precision is about cursor control, and the fact that you have to follow very fast sliders is like... It kind of messes with your like feng shui for this. So like it can very easily get a miss right after like following a slider, despite the fact that you hit the slider and like you hit the slider tick, all that. It's just that worrying about accuracy for precision often leads to a miss. So because you have to worry about the slider ticks as well, like it's rough.
Yeah, I feel like this map will be used as like it will work as important cards for in the ban pick, because like the score can be differentiated a lot regarding to your like current condition.
Yeah, awesome map. Thank you to Taikani.
what a pretty ending.
Alright, on to Hard Rock 3.
Rock
Another
3.
custom. As we decide continue to explore new mappers that haven't, mapped for World Cups yet. It's gonna be Flood Warning by Real Wheat.
Yeah, this is pretty wild. Very uncomfortable aim, pretty intentionally here, some of these patterns. It plays in a very unique way, honestly. Like I haven't really experienced a lot of maps that explore this type of this type of flow too much. It still remains a lot, it's pretty playable still. But yeah, pretty interesting experience. Of course, the song is pretty good as well. So
Elderly man spotted drowning in Mississippi River. Did I read that right?
Sometimes you gotta get a little creative. But yeah, this is the Hard Rock pick. Sort of cool. Talked about it, but Real Wheat, he's kind of been mapping for a little bit more than just a while now, but has really been grinding a lot of tournament customs, so wanted to have him on for LGA, and yeah.
I believe this map is going to get a couple of, or just like one update slightly before or slightly after the showcase to fix a couple hit sounds, but
Yeah.
just in case, it will get slightly changed. Just as a forewarning, just a.
We'll talk about maybe also a bit of polish on the map. I think is also what we're gonna do, but it won't take more than a day. So
Yeah.
compared to Nomad 3, you have your rhythm pick, and Hidden 3 you have the hundreds of Nick skill sets that map challenges. So you have kind of a more conventional snap out pick for Hard Rock 3 here. You need to fix the diff name.
Yeah.
Mississippi is spelled wrong.
That's so funny, I can't lie.
Boom. I wish I knew how to put into words the flow thing I'm talking about here. It is very odd. You have to just play it to experience it. I've never played a map that flows this way. It feels like it's like always rotating somehow.
Yeah, it is rotating.
It's like it's the same direction for this entire section pretty much. It's very interesting.
Yeah. I can feel it.
Mouse drift map.
Mouse drift map.
It's true, it's true. Alright. Oh my god, I'm so excited. DT1!
We have a lot of raid changes that we can use, so what have we cooked up for raid changes in this pool? We could start off with this DT1 here. Hopefully familiar. Very iconic map here from our beloved Melon Boy. It's Hole Dwelling at 1.35.
Hole Dwelling, one of the coolest maps in the game. If you guys are not familiar, it's by Melon Boy, who has consistently made some of the craziest OWC maps in the last couple years. But yeah, Hole Dwelling, not an OWC map, but this map has an insane concept. If you guys have played Sidus, it has like kind of like the I don't know how to describe it, like the well, Sidus is like top to down, but this one's like left to right, so the gameplay kind of keeps shifting over and over again.
Yeah, the entire map, essentially every 4 bars, it's just going to go from left side of the screen to right side of the screen, and pretty much the whole time. There's still some aim in between and stuff, but in general it tries to kind of recreate that concept very successfully. So this has been a great experience to play, and this was just some ranked map, right? It wasn't made for a tournament or anything. I think this is 2021, maybe 2022. I don't quite remember, but
I can check real quick.
Yeah,
This was submitted.
I think
21,
this is
ranked 21.
Yeah, so I think this is a great example of the types of things that you can do with Raid Up, right? Like this is just an awesome map that is just universally liked. And now you get an opportunity to kind of use it and fine-tune it for whatever difficulty we think matches for this pool, right? So I think it's pretty interesting.
Now, let me tell you a story, okay? This map is long enough for me to tell you the story. But if you pulled with Chiv, Mr. Chiv here, he likes this map a little bit too much. every pull, this freaking guy is just like, hey, like, Hole Dwelling. Like, let's pull Melon Boy. And I don't disagree, Melon Boy is awesome, but this guy is every single tournament, every single stage, he's trying to get Hole Dwelling in a pull. Like,
and the agenda's been passed. That's all I can say.
It's an unhealthy obsession. We gotta get you to rehab, bud.
It's the greatest aim map that ever exists. Anyways, you guys have any thoughts?
No funky sections. No?
I believe the length ends up being 4 minutes 20. The BPM ends up being 260 or 130, I guess. AR is around 10.3, OD10, CS 4.1 doesn't change.
It was kind of.
I can see how hard this ending goes off at this speed.
Yeah, I found this map like easy to read because you should only like care about where the circle is like up and down, and because it really constantly moving left to right, like for every 4 bars. It was easier to read, but still like the jump distance gets really
Oh,
that part is actually a huge jump scare.
Hold your breath.
The marsh is now offline.
The hit sound.
every time.
Any thoughts, Imokura?
No, this is just awesome. I'm getting goosebumps right now actually. While you guys are talking.
Yeah, it's a great experience.
I couldn't think of a better map to complement this song. I mean, there are like some
There are
some
several.
other maps, but
Yeah.
there are several. But this one is kind of unique on its own, and I don't know. It's my personal favorite from Hello Boy, honestly.
I don't think that's a hard take at all. Like, this map is fun on no mod, and it's a 5-star 6-minute map.
Yeah.
It's actually my
Okay,
first
not the
time
lights.
finished listening the entire sound.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's actually cool. I didn't expect the endings like this.
Alright. On to our next pick.
Oh
Gonna
my
be-
god.
Oh no.
This is actually pretty traditional as a speed picker. You actually probably have seen this as a DT map. It's gonna be the Mad Imperial Laughs by Jonathan LFJ, the speed pick of the pool.
And this time it
Look,
is
playing it.
actually 1.5.
Oh my god.
So we didn't have a speed guy on hand that could play this on time. So we had to pull a play off the leaderboards. So thank you, Toro019.
019.
Taram Ivana, as some people know him, his previous username.
Yeah, it's actually DT, double time. I mean, 1.5.
Just like we had a reading map that's sure to at least make some of the reading nerds happy and some of the people who are bad at reading very unhappy, I think this is the exact opposite, really. It's every speed player's wet dream of having just a regular, fast DT map with lots of bursts and long enough to not get RNG'd on, while most people can't really play it outside of them. So yeah, a map for a very different niche, and I'm glad it's in the pool. I think we will see this banned a couple times, obviously. Same with any other of the kind of like more specialized skill sets, but yeah, it's a great thing to have just as an option.
BKM is actually really high, 286.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I think this is also the highest starting map of the pool, probably.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it will be.
7.776, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Not
the
by
original
much.
might be close. I
what
forgot
is the
what it is on
original?
hand because it changed a bunch and I didn't note it down. But I guess we'll see very soon. I think it's below that though. Man, this looks so much fun to play it if you could.
You can play speed.
Speaking,
Yeah, this would be
speaking
awesome.
as someone who could
If
never.
you can play speed.
You think it goes the other way?
some
Like,
shred.
people watch you play, like, putting fun fan, like, damn, I wish I could play that.
I don't know.
Putting fun fan.
You would want to play that.
You think, like, fucking, I'm trying to think of a speed player. I think Nineveh would be like, damn, I want to play heat up normal. Like, then it goes the other way around.
Yeah. I think a lot
That
of
you ever
the-
think like, damn, I wish I could play any map above 7 stars?
that's just false and defamation, and I will sue you. This guy gets one Ringo FC, and then he starts like showboating. Like, get off your high horse, bud.
Alright, that's gonna be DT2. On to DT3.
Yeah, one more regular map here. No free mod pool. So DT3,
The back
another classic. Poopa at 1.2 here. Should be a pretty interesting one here.
I was told this means a bad word in Polish, so I avoid saying the title.
Could be the stamina pick of the pool. This is like 240 BPM, longer streams. A little bit of pain control as well for some of these sections. Like, everyone's played this map, like... oh, no mod, but...
Yeah, the overlay is apparently ahead by 1. This is not the laser mod one.
It's probably because the one map was wrong, so it counted as a new map.
I see.
That's okay. Any thoughts on this map?
This is the no Machu, essentially. If the no Machu was too techy for you, I think this is essentially a 220-ish BPM no Machu. Or what was it? What was the BPM again? 240.
242. AR is 9.9.
Oh my god, double type map under air 10. The world is saved.
Oh, yeah, all the guys who can't be AR tank can definitely play this.
Another is a reading map. Density reading. That's true.
Density aim.
Density M. Another density M in the pool.
I want to take the opportunity again. There was a part of that map where Dragon got a late 100 on a really short like kick slider. On stable, that's a miss. On laser, it's not. That was visualized perfectly there. So sorry, just had to mention it.
Yeah. Laser
for everyone's favorite.
Laser mod time.
Laser mod time.
That's the easiest time to talk about it. Actually, it was either you or Imoko who brought this up, right? I think one of you two.
Yeah, it's me.
FC was the one who specifically suggested this map, yes.
Yeah.
What's the thought process, man?
The thought process is like... Actually, we can introduce the laser mode for this week first. It's freeze frame.
Yeah. Freeze frame, flat by second, not top diff, not second top diff, I believe it's the third top diff.
Yeah.
I guess it is the second top diff, no?
It's second top, I think. Let me
Yeah.
double check that.
Oh, maybe it was the laser mod changing it, but
It's
when
the
we were
second
watching
one.
someone play it, it was third in line. Anyway,
Yeah,
freeze
probably.
frame it is. Should be a pretty interesting experience for this one. I think, as far as what types of mods people expected, freeze frame was definitely one of them. We did, however, consider a lot of things, but ended up on this. So, pretty interesting map.
Yeah. Imoko, what are your thoughts?
Okay, freeze frame is always like in our it was in the first draft of the map pool. Like we basically like just really sure we were going to do freeze frame from the very beginning, but we kind of struggle on the map choice, and it's because like it's kind of tricky to find a balance of like gimmicky and playability, and we ended up with this one. I think
This part is
one
so
works
cool.
really well. Yeah, this part is really cool.
A lot of the time, freeze frame is kind of tough when there's overlaps like this, but I think the path is pretty clear that you have to take. So a lot of the trick is just getting like the slight spacing changes that these kind of like linear streams have.
Yeah.
So getting the snap right is the really hard part here.
Yeah, and people who are familiar with the OWC map know that flat by second does not stop. It is 2 minutes consistently the entire time. Like some no breaks. So you just have to be ultra consistent on this map.
Listen, all I'm saying is that back when this was an OWC free mod, we had like 2 double S's on this, so we have a lower diff on LGA. I want to see everybody double S in it.
I mean, I think if you play this, it's pretty reasonable to double S.
That's true.
Like, there's not
Is
much
that
that's hard
even
on
true?
it if you
Okay,
can
that's
read it,
true.
right? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to see it.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
yeah, original time.
Yeah, there's gonna be one more map left. Again, the originals for LGA are gonna be played at the end, pretty much acting as tiebreakers. So, to kind of continue the experimentation that we're doing, we're gonna grab a lot of new artists here for the LGA originals. So we've got a brand new artist that I don't think has made a song for a standard yet, and it's gonna be a blast to listen to. So let's listen here to the week 1 original pick. Deglaciation by Zevin here, our first original for week 1 here. We've got really interesting song here, really speedy, 215 BPM here. So shoutouts to The Funk and Len Lichu for the graphics design. Of course, Sakura as well for a lot of the design coordination for this, as well as the video. And Misty as well, who first time mapper for the World Cup scene with this map, and of course Henry with the replay, because none of us can play this. So thank you, Henry.
We are all bad. Henry's pretty good.
Yeah, 215 BPM, pretty techy, mostly tapping focused, right? But yeah, very, very interesting map here. Anything you guys want to say about the map specifically, like how it fits in the pool?
I mean, I think this is a great, I would consider this mech tech, or like a great encapsulation of multiple skill sets, both on the technical and mechanical leaning side. So, you really have those, I don't know what type of player would play this. This is kind of like a vaccine map, but like you get what I mean.
I know the type of player who'd play this. The type of player who's like tied 2-2.
Yeah.
By the end of the match, they're gonna play this, and their opponent's gonna play this too.
Okay, you were saying that literally, but you were also right by like saying like this is just I think a bit of a throwback to how a lot of tiebreaker originals at least used to be made, where a lot of them were kind of just mech tech, because it's like, oh yeah, we needed a speed section or something, we needed to be balanced and stuff. So that kind of player I think would do really good on this. It's not tiebreaker length, but over the years we've seen a lot of people
not tiebreaker length, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I think there's a lot of people that are gonna play this pretty well. It is noticeably pretty hard for the pool. And again, the way the format works is this score that you're getting on this is technically counted against the last 2 maps that were played as well, right? So it is kind of balanced like that a little bit. So it should be pretty interesting to see how that ends up being. But yeah, deglaciation here.
Yeah. Any final thoughts from FCZ, Mokro, and OKJK? Your FCZ first.
I think the pool actually works really well. We do have some concerns earlier when we start structuring the pool, but with this original actually, with mechanics and some lag tag, it's actually there's a lot of skill set, but mainly it's you put some like especially with the 250 15 BPM, it makes more mechanics. You have to have the mechanic skills to play the map, right? Even though you have those control skills, you can't really tap it, then you can't really get a good score. So it actually helps the pool a lot. So I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any more thoughts?
Imokro?
Just a reminder that we have an official discussion thread where you can leave your Mappool feedback, because like I've seen no one leaves any comment. It's kind of
I do believe that now,
I think it
now
opened
that
up like
it
10
started,
minutes ago.
Yeah, now that we know who's playing in the tournament, we actually have the proper server as usual. So I'm sure people will be able to run it through that. But yeah, I did find it funny that no one really posted any feedback. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, JK,
yeah.
anything?
Okay, JK.
Yeah, like sadly, I had like less time to look at the pool at like in the actual pooling stage. So the participation from me was pretty low, but still I am so happy with the result here. Like we like this is the experimental format we will going to have in the bracket stage, and I think the maps here can fit well in that new format, because every map has somewhere around a similar score range. So yeah, you can focus more about your own skill set, and yeah, there will be a lot of strategies will be made during the tournament. So I'm excited to see how this pool will work well with the new format.
Yeah. And for next week, we have like the definition of schedule hell, because the tournament is quite condensed in terms of format. So there's how many, like 50 something matches that have to be played in a weekend, I believe. It's gonna be pretty interesting figuring that out. So you can expect us to be pretty much streaming a game at any time in the next weekend, because I'm sure there's going to be like 7 going on at any given time. So that's going to be pretty interesting. So.
24/7, also live.
Yeah, I think that just about wraps it up for the showcase. Any final thoughts, Shiv? Alex?
Oh, for me? Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I already I'm on the same boat as OKJK. I kind of sucked off this week, but I'm really happy with how things turned out. And yeah, we'll see you guys either next week, or you'll see me in 20 minutes before WC Showcase, because you got to be there. Or you can see me for tomorrow when I'm doing Layla's Tech Cup Showcase, or you can see me for 4 minutes.
Oh, he's just chilling. He's just chilling.
Mappools.
Oh, you can see me for OWC 2025 Showcase.
If you watch any OSU tournament, you will be seeing this guy.
I'll see you guys soon.
All right, let's wrap it up. See you everyone next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.